You don't even want to be here. You want to be in Buffalo right now.
Yes, sir.
We'll get it over quick. DG now. All right, DG now, 3 topics. We hit them fast. By the way, did you see my water cooler video this morning from over there?
I did.
That's a move I do every single morning here. Doing all 3 at the same time is a pro move.
Hold on, flag on the play. You don't do it every single morning because I have to fill up the coffee machine.
Okay, all right. First topic.
The majority of the time, by the way. Not even close to being every morning.
First topic. Golden Globes this week. Comedian on the stage, Joe Coy. Absolutely bombed. If you're out there and you liked him, you're a psychopath. But he did a joke with Taylor Swift. I'm going to play it now.
As you know, we came on after a football doubleheader. The big difference between the Golden Globes and the NFL, on the Golden Globes, we have fewer camera shots of Taylor Swift. I swear. There's just more to go to here. Sorry about that.
All right, so you saw Taylor Swift's face after that joke, right? He ties in the NFL, the Golden Globes, the internet, and all the Swifties go nuts on her. Here's my take. I'm going to give you mine, you give me yours. Comedians make jokes. Doesn't matter who they're about, doesn't matter what. You make jokes, you try, they bomb, sometimes they don't bomb. But to be mad at him as if it's a shot at Taylor Swift, it's not. It's a joke.
Agreed. You actually agree on something.
Oh, that's good. That's nice to see.
I think Taylor could have just rolled with it there. A little bit of a smile. You know the cameras are on you.
Right.
You don't have to ha, 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 but smile, let it roll. Just not a big deal.
Right. My wife was all upset. She's a huge Swiftie. So she's thinking, I had to talk her off the ledge.
No.
I'm like, look at any comedian right now, like Dave Chappelle making headlines, like bad-mouthing people. I know there's social issues. People don't like those in comedy. I'm just a comedy guy. Like, I have asthma. Make fun of asthma all day. Like, I don't care. You're a comedian.
And it wasn't anything like piercing at
No, it was nothing.
Taylor. It was simple.
It was nothing.
By the way, no such thing as bad press. They're talking about you in the NFL.
Right.
Smile.
Right. I read a story, by the way, that her cat has a higher net worth than Travis Kelce. Isn't that crazy?
Banana land.
That's a fun fact. All right, topic number 2. I overheard you in the office talking about the market right now and inventory levels.
Yes.
Not as slow as what people are making it out to be.
Inventory is an issue, but the buyer pool is growing. We can feel it. I mean, we've already talked about this in past weeks. Like, rates are coming down. Curiosity is out there. I can't tell you how many people are asking to refresh their pre-approvals. They were in the market this time last year, got frustrated, rates went high, they just went to the bench. Now they're coming back on. Typically this time of year is dead.
Right.
Like nobody's really moving, waiting for that spring market. People are out there.
Idea just sprung in. Let's call an audible. Let's call Melissa Mayer.
Okay, let's go. Melissa, what are you seeing in the market right now? Because I'm not getting that usual slow January vibe.
Yeah, it's outrageous what's happening right now. I think that like there's 3 things happening. Weather has sort of been less than predictable. We had one snowstorm. The rates have dropped a little bit, as you can speak to, and buyers are coming off the fence and they are out there in droves. The issue that we're seeing though is that there's still no inventory. So I feel like it's really a great opportunity to head into another perfect storm. And what do I mean by that? I mean that the minute we get more inventory, the minute the rates drop even a little bit more, sellers are going to be back in a buyers are going to be back in a very competitive situation, and sellers are going to reap those benefits.
Those competitive situations, unfortunately for buyers, if history repeats itself, means waiving contingencies and tighter timelines to make decisions.
Yeah, so and that's sort of the conversation I've been having with all of my buyers at the initial consult, whether that was done in December or that's being done in January, is that we are headed back into that direction of competing against folks that are going to waive home inspections again. They're going to waive mortgage contingencies, waive appraisals. We're getting back to quicker close dates. So it's super important to work with lenders like you who can deliver that close date in less than 30 days because we're sort of back there. And that's because there's no inventory. What I've been saying to my buyers is to try and dig into what's been sitting. What's been sitting a little longer. We may have room to negotiate. And when I say negotiation, I mean more about the contingencies. You know, sellers are not that quick to sort of give it away, for lack of a better word, but they are open to more negotiations. So you may get a little closer to their list price, but more so you're going to be You're going to have access to do the home inspections, to keep your mortgage contingencies. So the conversations with my buyers have been, let's look to see what's been sitting for a little bit longer. Let's look to see what's been sitting for more than 20 days. Does that house make sense for you? Can you see yourself in that house in the next 5 years? Because you're not going to feel the sting of the competitive nature that's coming, and you're still going to have opportunity to perform basic buyer due diligence, home inspections, keep your mortgage. So that's basically been the conversation. And when we say there's no inventory, it's not just that there's no inventory right now. I know that there's some coming, but it's still not going to be enough to satisfy the existing buyer pool. And that's where, if new buyers are coming into the market, it's going to be critical to, number one, get your pre-approval done right out of the gate. Lock up with an agent or a team of agents like ourselves at Mayer Realty Group, and let's go, because it is going to get busy. And the more the weather cooperates, the busier it's going to be.
Thank you, my friend. Melissa Mayer, Mayer Realty Group in Canton. You know, she had some great points there. You got to be ready in today's market. That whole contingency thing of what we went through a couple of years ago, it scared a lot of people. I think it's going to come back and rear its head again, where people just waiving everything.
Right.
And they get quick timelines to make decisions. House goes on the market, you know, open houses. Sometimes they don't even make the open house because it's sold prior, and private showings and all this stuff. People got to move and work quickly. You got to have your A team. We're always talking about that. You got to be fully pre-approved, ready to go. And the mindset is going to matter in 2024.
Got to be on your game. And guess what? We're on our game too. We're canceling the third segment. You guys talked forever.
National champion.
Go Wolverines. Congrats. But we're not doing it. So, did you know?
Congrats, El Prez.